U.S. Marines pushed her in the club. Unaware, she commands Pacific Fleet operations. The base thumped through the neon-lit Honolulu nightclub, a place where off-duty service members mixed with tourists who had no idea the world's most powerful warriors were dancing beside them. At a corner table sat a woman in a simple black dress. No jewelry, no entourage, no hint of who she truly was. Admiral Rhea Marston, commander of Pacific Fleet operations, one of the most influential military leaders on Earth, had slipped in quietly after a 14-hour briefing that would determine the security of 5 nations. Tonight, she just wanted to celebrate her niece's birthday and vanish into a night where no one saluted, barked orders, or whispered her name with reverence. Across the room, 3 young Marines, fresh from the base, loud from adrenaline and cheap drinks, spotted her walking toward the bar. "Hey, watch it!" one of them barked as she moved past. She barely brushed his shoulder. But ego is heavier than muscle, and he shoved her back without hesitation. His friends laughed, thinking they'd just checked some random woman who dared cross their path. Rhea steadied herself, not because she was weak, but because she wanted to avoid breaking someone's wrist out of reflex. For a moment, she considered walking away. But then one Marine muttered the mistake of his life. Probably another tourist trying to act tough. Her niece gasped. The bartender froze. 2 Navy officers nearby exchanged terrified glances. They recognized her instantly. Though she had not yet acknowledged them, Rhea slowly turned around, her expression calm but carrying the weight of an entire ocean's authority. "Son," she said quietly, "you're about 2 seconds away from making a career-ending error." The Marine scoffed, stepping closer. "Oh yeah? And who exactly are you supposed to be?" The answer came not from her, but from the entire room suddenly snapping to attention as a group of uniformed sailors entered for their shift-change dinner. The instant they saw her, they froze, straightened, and saluted so sharply the sound cut through the music. The Marines' faces drained of color, their eyes flicked from the rigid salutes to her steady gaze as realization hit them like a freight ship. Rhea didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. "Admiral Marston, commander of Pacific Fleet operations," the senior sailor announced loudly, his salute unwavering. The music died as the DJ instinctively lowered the volume. Patrons pulled out phones. The Marines stumbled backward, scrambling to stand at attention despite being out of uniform and out of breath. The one who shoved her stuttered, Ma'am, I didn't know." Rhea stepped forward, her dress barely moving, but her presence hitting harder than any reprimand. "That's the problem," she said. "Respect shouldn't depend on what you know. It should depend on who you are." She didn't punish them, not tonight. Instead, she leaned in and whispered, "Let this be the moment you grow up." Then she turned, gently grabbed her niece's hand, and walked toward the VIP area the club manager hastily opened for her. The Marines were left standing like statues, humiliated, silent, and forever changed. Word spread through the nightclub, then across the base, then through the Pacific Fleet itself. 3 Marines had pushed the one woman whose command stretched farther and deeper than all their careers combined. And that night, as she finally relaxed and laughed with her niece, the Admiral proved something. The Marines would never forget. True power rarely announces itself, but it never needs to.